little stage there in the water next to the red carpet.
Coach, how you doing?
I'm great. Good to see you
Did
again.
they tell you these are USC people putting you outside in the heat next to the water?
That's okay.
They put you in the drink
I'm
next.
used to battling the Trojans. It's all right.
Yeah, and hey, I'm a Golden Bear, and I didn't do that to him. Take note.
Oh.
Take note. Take note. In fact, you want to go in here so we can because I'm gonna melt like the witch and
We'll see you on Monday.
yeah, I'm gonna melt like the witch and the Wizard of Oz. How you doing, my man? I'm same, definitely. Hey, first of all, great to see you.
Thank
you. You made I think it was an impassioned speech during an interview about the problem of injuries and broken bones. And I want to know what we can do to minimize that. Was that an anomaly or a one-time thing, or was it that I thought it was because the athletes are getting so much faster and stronger? I don't, what the limit is.
Yeah, it's hard to tell exactly what to do about that. A lot of our guys were broken hands and wrists, etc. So, we've got these things that called wrist blockers, right? So more of our guys are wearing them now to protect them because so much of what you do is approaching guys and punching guys with your hands, and you're hitting pads and helmets, and hands are getting caught between things. So the gear is part of it, the protective gear, and then trying to stay out of those awkward positions to where you have difficulty. And we lost Bryson Tremaine to a broken bone in his leg, where that was just one of those things. He got tackled and somebody fell on his leg. You just can't avoid things like that. So we'll do what we can to minimize those, but sometimes it's just the luck of the draw.
Talk about your prospects this year, like your defensive tackle.
Yeah,
Who one time wrecked us.
Yeah, Thomas Booker. Thomas Booker's got a chance.
Yeah, that's a heck of a name for a DT, isn't it?
That's right.
Booked by Booker.
That's right. That's right. And he had a great game against Cal 2 years ago.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Blocked the extra
Hold on a
point.
second. I can't tell a lie. Sorry, Silver. I can't. Okay.
Yeah, but here's a young man that's in the low 300s, somewhere between 300 and 310 pounds, that runs faster than 5 flat 40, quick, explosive, physical, but also a 2-time academic All-American. One of those guys that's bright, that's smart, he's great in the community, and also a really, really good football player.
How's the also? You have another prospect as well.
We have a couple of guys. Tucker Fisk is another one who's defensive line, tight end, who's got the ability, honestly, to be both in the NFL. And I think a lot of teams are really looking at him to be maybe a late-round draft pick or a priority free agent, because the NFL is like so many things. Part of it is roster management. If you've got guys that can play 2 positions on one salary, that helps your cap.
Right,
so you got a Tucker Fisk who can be your second tight end for short yards and goal line, but he can be your 4th or 5th defensive lineman also. That's 2 roster spots, or you're opening up a roster spot where you can now take that 6th receiver or somebody else because you've got one guy playing 2 positions.
Hey, so in closing, because of the heat and out of respect for your time too, talk about your prospects for next year in Stanford. What do we have to look forward to?
Well, it could be really exciting. We'll see what happens with Tanner McKee, but Tanner McKee, we believe, is a special talent. We've got multiple receivers that had an opportunity to leave us, but decided to stay. Michael Wilson, Elijah Higgins, Bryson Tremaine. So we believe we have 3 NFL receivers that have a chance to make impacts. Caillou Kelly, I believe, is the best corner in the conference. He's got a chance to would be really good. He could have been a 2nd, 3rd round pick this year, but come back having a great year. He could be a top round pick next year. So we've got a lot of guys that we think very highly of that first and foremost want to help Stanford win. And then have that chance to live their dream in the NFL.
I got to ask you a draft question about Malik Willis. Scored 35 in the Wonderlic, rocket arm, didn't really play in your kind of offense. Did you try to recruit him? Did anybody see him coming?
No.
Wow.
Nobody saw this guy coming. You ask even the coaches at Liberty, they weren't even sure what they were getting when they got him and put him out there on the field. And what they got is a supreme talent, strong arm. He didn't run a 40, but he is fast. Explosive, high IQ, high engagement as well. That's a talkative, intellectual guy that you love running your football team. What he just doesn't have is a track record.
There are more and more of us running around.
Folks. Okay. and what he just doesn't have is the long track record of being an efficient quarterback.
Right.
So that's what is the only thing holding him back, whereas there's no doubt in anybody's mind he's going to be an eventual starter in the NFL. Whether he's taken early and thrust into it right away or give him the opportunity to learn and grow for a year or 2, he's got all the talent, all the tools.
Talk about Davis Stills, because I think he's going to have a great year with the Texans.
Yeah, Davis played really well last year. Came in early and looked like a rookie. Got a chance to sit and watch for a little bit, and then came out at the end of the year and played great.
Sure
and
did.
you could make a debate whether at the end of the year, by the end of the year, he might have been the best rookie quarterback playing in the NFL.
Yeah.
Statistically, it was close. Was the best quarterback overall in the NFL in the red zone, which is special.
Yeah.
This young man has a high ceiling. As we're talking about with Malik, football IQ, very bright, great leader, great toughness, good athlete. So I think the ceiling's really high for Davis.
Hey, congratulations on everything, my man. Good
Thank
to
you
see
very
you,
much.
sir.
Good to see you as always.
I'm gonna go over and give Charles Davis a hard time. Don't tell him. See something about. Hey, what is this? So look at this. This is lounging. Look at that. Have you sat in it yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. You're going to though, right? Hey, how you doing? I'll be back there.